Alright, so the official start time for the game is actually 4:30 p.m. We're about 10 minutes out from the marker. Junior varsity will be first, varsity will be second. I don't have any notes on this game, so it's going to be a lot of ad-libbing. And yeah, it's going to be fun, and I'll see you in a bit. All right, I know the timer ran out, but we're just waiting on them to start their stream. If you want to find that, it's in the description below. If you want to watch the original broadcast rather than this one, that is up to you. Start time's 4:30. It is 4:30. We will wait and see what happens. Going over the roster for the Thunder, there's a lot of matching names, so it's going to be nice challenge for me. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of, hopefully, it's going to be a lot of volleyball. And yeah, we're going to see what happens. Junior varsity playing first, varsity playing secondary. I think varsity is scheduled to play at 5:15, but I don't know if they'll stick to the schedule, if they'll just kind of, you know, just play 14 minutes after we're done with the junior varsity game. Junior varsity is a best of 3 rather than the varsity's best of 5 series, so it's going to be a little bit shorter. First team to claim 2 victories does end up taking home the series and all that good jazz. Yeah, I don't... Yeah. I don't know what else to say. I assume both teams are warming up currently. Because I don't know what else they would be doing. Yeah. But it looks like both sides have a lot of abundance when it comes to players. The Thunder having, I think that's 26 players. 12, 26, 12. We have 16 players. The Panthers, I don't know the exact number, but I know we have 2 teams, enough for 2 teams for junior varsity. So we're going to have a lot of different matchups, a lot of different names out there on the court. Makes me kind of nervous, but we're going to try our best, and we'll see what happens. I don't know how crisp this stream is going to be. I'm not at the facility to help accommodate that. So, yeah. We're going to see what happens. So I, along with you at home, will be seeing the same images. So we're going to see... see what happens. I don't know what to expect from this. I was told I was allowed to do this like half an hour ago, and it was a mad dash to set everything up. But yet, here we are. Alright, we're going to jump into it. This is interesting. Alright, we're at a bit of... We're kind of in the middle of the match here. Yeah. Looks like the Panthers are down 11-8 currently. So... Scratch that. It's 12-8. Is this all the higher the quality goes? Okay. This is going to be a rough one. Madison Bailey with a nice dump off there is considered in bounds. The Panthers pick up point number 9 here, and I think this is game 2. It says game 2 on the scoreboard, but I don't know what to believe. That's going to be Madison Lott there with the service for the Panthers. Far side, a little bit hits the side of her hand, not quite able to pass that one across the netting. We got a 13-9 game here in favor of the Thunder. And it looks like it might be Anna Held with the service. Indeed. Held there, getting that one up and over, controlled by Morgan, getting that one into the middle, side set over by Bailey, but it looks like Heizenreiter not quite able to get that one over the netting, and we have a 14-9 game. We will play on. And Held with the service, once again, able to get that one up and over. Heizenreiter getting that one into the middle. Bailey able to set that one back into the midst of things. Morgan there to finish that one off. It looks like Natalie Held able to finish that one off to the Panther side. Bailey getting that one back over to Heizenreiter. Tips that one past. Anna not quite able to grab that one in time, but is correct in doing so as it lands out of bounds. It is a 15-9 game in favor of the Thunder now. I believe it's Anna Held with another service. And able to get that one up and over. Elizabeth getting that one across the crease, finding its way into the hands. I think that was Izzy with that secondary touch. Beautiful spike comes down by Natalie Held, and that one's going to claim a point for the Thunder. Timeout by the Slippery Rock Panthers. 16-9 is the score, and this is going to be a struggle. I can already feel it now. The Panthers are not quite coming out of the gate as strong as they normally do. The Thunder picking up momentum out of the services. Panthers defense just not quite up to the challenge, it seems, so far here in game 1 or 2. I'm not entirely sure. I'm going off the scoreboard, and I only have as much information as you do. So, yeah, this is interesting. I don't know what else to say. Contrary to the last game the Panthers played at First Baptist, we only have the one referee set up. Last time, we know how ferocious the game between the two Slippery Rock teams gets, so we had the double referee challenge to make sure we get the calls right. But here we just have the one. She's confident in her work enough that she's the lone wolf up there on the podium to make every call, and she'll fight anyone that says otherwise. But we're going to jump back into things. Anna Held here with the service, number 30 on the Thunder side. It's a 16-9 game, Thunder in the lead. And service up and over, goes off the sidearm of Morgan and down without a second touch. Well, there was a second touch, it was the floor, but that's not the important thing. The important thing now is that it's a 17-9 game, Panthers down, and let's see what they do now. Anna Held here going to serve this one up, number 30, able to send that one up and over. Morgan getting a hand on that one from the back line. It looks to be Lott getting that one back to the Thunder territory and will be unreturned regardless of the efforts of Emma Walton. So here's Madison Bailey, I believe, number 14 in the royal blue, here going to serve this one up. Nice line drive down into the center and will go down without a second thought. Beautiful service ace for the Panthers. Gets them back into the saddle. We have a substitution here. Looks like Audrey Oakes is going to come on to play the front right position. I don't know what the technical term is for that. Madison Bailey here with the service, able to get that one up and over. Controlled by Walton, hit the ceiling. And Walton able to dish that one out. Elizabeth Heizenreiter not able to get enough forward momentum on that one. Will not cross go and not collect $200. Thunder pick up point number 18. Audrey Oakes here with the service, number 7 in the white. With the underhanded approach, able to send that one up and over. It looks like Heitzreiner getting that one into the middle. Gracie back over to Elizabeth with a sidearm, not able to get enough muster to pass go on that one. And the Thunder will pick up tally number 19. Audrey Oakes here with another service. The underhanded approach hits a little bit too sideways. Not quite able to get that one over top the netting. And here is Izzy Fillmore with the service for the Panthers, number 19 in the royal blue. Underhanded up over, and that one will land in bounds. Izzy with a nice precision on that one. Claims the point. Service by Izzy, able to get that one up and over, and yet again another service ace for the Slippery Rock Panthers, making it a 14-19 game. Is there a way to get rid of the... There we go. That was annoying me. Izzy service a little bit too low hanging to get that one across the netting. And so tally number 20 for the Thunder are thrown up onto the boards. And we will play on. Emma Walton there with that service, able to get that one up and over. Looks like Bailey able to get that one forward. And the finalization by Morgan, able to cross that netting. Shot comes up and over by Natalie Held, and that one will claim a victim, making it their 21st tally of the match. Serving this one up, Emma Walton with a little bit of a sidearm, not quite able to get that one over top the netting, and so the Panthers will pick up point number 15 here in this game. Elizabeth Heizenreiter, number 9 in the Panthers side, here going to serve this one up. Able to get that one up and over, leaning right, let go, and down for a service ace for the Slippery Rock Panthers. Elizabeth Heizenreiter will get another chance to serve this one up. Substitution will be called for the Calvary Thunder. Going on to the court is Abby to play the front line. Setter position, I believe. Number 18 in white. Elizabeth Heisenreiter with the underhanded approach, able to get that one up and over. Walton finding its way into the middle. Abby able to get that one right side, but not able to find a teammate, and it will be unreturned. Panthers closing the gap slowly but surely. Current score, 17 Panthers, 21 Thunder. Looks like Oaks will take a seat on the bench, and coming in her spot is, there's no 25 on the roster. 25, Addie Curtis. I found it. It's a little bit of a lengthy list. I'm sorry. Flint with a nice dump off, claims a point from the Panthers, able to make that tally up to a 22. Very tight angle, very nice play. Thunder service able to make that one up and over. Fillmore getting that one off to our right side lot with the secondary, and the finalization by Gracie, not quite able to get that one over clean. And so we have a 23-16 game, and Natalie held with the service. Nice overhand approach, able to get that one up and over. Hits the ceiling, crosses go, and will be considered out of bounds as rules pertaining to the ceiling and touching the ball. If the ball touches the ceiling and does not pass the netting, you're allowed to play it as is. Otherwise, you forfeit the point. Madison Lott not quite able to read that one, and that's the end of game 2. I'm not sure if that was game 1 or game 2, but the final score of this game is 25-17. And yeah. So it looks like we're going to throw 3 minutes up on the clock, and we'll play another one. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what else to... Your guess is as good as mine. Yeah. This is a struggle. Oh no, I just realized. There we go. No? Hang on. There we go. That was loud. Let me turn that down for you. Alright, so I didn't know I didn't have game audio, so that's a little embarrassing. But we're going to get ready to rock in game number 2. Sorry I had the score switch from last game, but we're going to get that under control now. And yeah. So referee in the stand. Looks like we're ready to rock and roll here in game number 2. Thunder going to start us off with the service. We got a pretty much a whole new lineup out here on the court currently. Ball goes down, uncontested, and that will be a point for the Thunder to start us off here in game number 2. Not sure who's serving it, but nonetheless it is a Thunder service. Able to get that one up and over from the back line. Crosses the crease. Taylor able to get that one up into the air and dumped off by the Panthers. Diving play by, I believe that was Catherine, not able to get underneath it in time, and the Thunder will take up their second tally. I believe this is Natalie Held with the service. Able to send that one up and over from the back line. Not able to get a hand on that one. Goes off of Emma and out of bounds. Panthers down 3-0 here early in game number 2. If the Panthers aren't able to take this one home, that'll be the end of the series. But if they do, we will force a game 3. And we'll see what happens when we get there. Natalie Held with that service. Hits the netting and not quite able to pass go. So we have a 3-1 game in our hands. It looks like Dunlap will be the one to serve this one up for the Panthers. Left service, nice high, able to get that one short. Not quite able to control that one, I believe, was Gabriel Newmer. Panthers 1-point differential now. Dunlap there with the service, leaning to our left a little bit. Abriana able to get that one into the middle, and Abigail there to finish that one off. Diving play by Vicky, able to return that to the Thunder's side. Abriana able to get a hand on that one, and the sidearm from Natalie Held will finish that to the Panthers side. Jumped off by Brooke, diving play by Bailey, or Madison Bailey, not quite able to grab that one to the Thunder side, and so the Panthers will forfeit the 4th point of the match. Or I guess that's technically the 6th point of the match, because there's been 6 services. But at the end of that, Thunder up to a tally of 4. Juliana O'Day with the underhanded service, not quite able to keep that one between the wickets. And so the Panthers will pick up tally number 3. Substitution will be made on the front line. Natalie Held will go onto the bench, and it looks like taking the court is Gracie Kinder. Panther service leans a little to the left side. Getting a hand on that one, I believe, was Hannah. Not quite able to get that one back to the setter. We have a tie ball game at 4 apiece. Taylor able to get that one up and over. Give me a second. I'm reading through the Bible of names that I have in front of me, trying to figure out who's on and off the court. Taylor service able to get that one up and over. It lands between 2 of the Thunder's defensemen, and not quite sure who is going to get that one between Juliana and Gracie. So the Panthers up. First time in this, well, I guess the second time in this series. Last service they were in the lead 5-4. It's now a 6-4 game from the back line. All right, I'm going to pull out another piece of paper and start taking notes on who's on the court right now, because this is frustrating me. Taylor with a nice service, getting that one up and over. Hannah getting a hand on that one from the back line. No one there to help her out, and the Panthers go up 8-4. Beautiful services by, I believe that's Hendricks in the backfield for the Panthers. And she'll get another chance. Taylor Hendricks with that service, able to get that one up and over. Down on her knees, Gracie Kinder able to get that one up into the air and finished off. I don't have a 24. There she is. All right. This is like, where's Waldo, but with only text to look at. So I assume this is a timeout by the Calvary Thunder, as all the momentum is in the Panthers' favor. Yeah, it's junior varsity games. A lot of the time it comes down to the services. So if your team has a solid service game, you'll get quite a bit of points out of that, as proven these past 2 games. Last game, the Thunder had a really solid service game, and this time the turns have tabled. Yeah, I don't know what else to add on to the end of that. He's got. I mean, it just comes down to fundamentals. You know, when you receive the service, keep your hips square, keep your arms together, get it done. You know. So we're going to jump back into the game. 9 Panthers, 4 Thunder. I believe this is Taylor Hendricks with the service, able to get that one up and over from the back line. Kinder gets a hand on that one. Juliana getting that one forward, and Hannah to finish that one off. Goes off of the sidearm. I believe that was Catherine, and into the netting it falls. Current score 5-4 in favor of the Thunder. There's Abigail Newmer with the service. Underhanded. Not quite able to get enough mustard on that one. And a little bit of friendly fire out there. Serves from the Panthers side, able to get a hand on that one. Looked to be Juliana into the backfield. Diving play. Not quite able to come up with that one on that third hit, and the Panthers will take home point number 11 of the match. Pocket that one themselves. I have no idea who served it. I'm assuming that's Madison Bailey, but I'm not entirely. It's Madison Bailey. All right. My hunch was correct. Abigail Newmer not quite able to control that service. Will result in the Panthers' 12th point. Service up and over goes off of Juliana O'Day and out of bounds. Panthers up 13-5. Madison Bailey with a very long service streak. I believe this is serve number 8. Yeah, I think it's serve number 8 here for Madison. My math probably doesn't check out, but another service unreturned from that one hit Juliana O'Day. Another service unreturned by Madison Bailey. Service up and over goes off of the hand of Olivia and returned by the Thunder. Vicky getting a hand on this one, finding its way to Catherine, bumps that one over the shoulder. Goes off of Abigail Newman, running after that one. Juliana O'Day not quite able to get there in time, and the Panthers pick up tally number 15. Service by Bailey, able to get that one up and over. Goes off of Lydia and out of bounds. So, Bailey's service streak will continue. Bailey able to send that one up and over. Beautiful, nicely trimmed service there by Madison Bailey. Keeps that one nice and close to the net. Another timeout by the Thunder will give us a little bit of time to lament on what just happened. Yeah, Bailey's the name of the game right now, scoring the majority of the Panther points here in the I wanted to say series, but I don't think that's true. But here in game number 2, right now the series is led by the Thunder, 1-0, and currently it's a junior varsity game, so we're playing a best of 3. So if the Panthers pull this one out, we'll go into a game number 3, and whoever wins that one will take home the cake. And now let's resume play. Madison Bailey here with the service on the Panthers side, sporting number 14 in the royal blue. Able to send this one up deep, let go, and is out of bounds. Over to Spark for the Thunder here. See if they can run with it. Brianna Epps there with that service, able to get that one up, hits the ceiling, and not quite able to bring that one back down from orbit. Panthers will pick up tally number 18. Substitution will be called. Gracie Kinder going to take a seat on the bench. Coming back out is Natalie Held to play the front line. Madison Bailey here with the underhanded service. Gets that one up, That's not Madison Bailey. I think that's Brooke Bailey. Service hits that beam and not quite able to pass go on that one. Going to pick up point number 7. Lydia with that service, able to get that one up and over. Vicky there with that finalization. Juliana throwing that out to the Panthers side. Vicky there returning that one. Goes off Juliana over and inbounds. What a play by the Thunder, keeping that one alive. An impossible angle there on her knees, able to cross that to the Panthers side. Beautiful play. Service by Lydia, able to get that one to the Panthers side. Thrown up into the ceiling, goes off Vicky's shoulder, and it looks like Catherine not quite able to get underneath it in time. And yeah. Service up and over by Lydia. Diving play by Vicky. Tries to keep that one going, but not quite able to grab that one and throw it upward. Lydia Zurcher here with the service. Able to send the one up and hits the ceiling in the process, therefore being a Panther point. 19 Panthers, 10 Thunder. Here's Catherine with the service. Let's rock. Underhanded service hits the ceiling. An eye for an eye, as they say. And a serve for a serve. Here with the service, number 4, Hannah Krupiter. Krupiter. Yeah, Krupiter. Catherine with that secondary touch. Looks like the first was by Dunlap. And I'm continuously getting confused. I did it again, didn't I? I did it again. That's unfortunate. I thought I was going to have it under control this game. No, I had the score switched the whole time. On my screen, it just says home score and away score, and I was just matching it with the scoreboard, which is wrong. But here we are. Vicky getting that one over towards the far side, and Taylor not quite able to control that one. So the Thunder down by 5. They're bringing this one back slowly but surely. Hannah with another service. Number 4 in white. Able to get that one up and over. Looks like Bailey gets that one forward. Vicky hits that one into the ceiling. And that one comes down uncontested. And the service able to get that underhander up and over. Taylor able to find Vicky, back over to Taylor at a very tight angle, but able to complete that one. Natalie getting that one back into the middle, in the overhand spike by Abigail, able to clear that to the Panthers side. Vicky getting a hand on that one. Dunlap with a spike, not quite able to make that one over. And we have a 3-point differential now. First by Hanning, able to get that one up and over. Taylor, Vicky, back over to Taylor, slaps that one up and across. Juliana finding its way right side. Abigail able to find its way to Natalie. Slaps that one a little bit too hot and heavy and lands out of bounds. And the Panthers pick up point number 20. Substitution will be called. And coming onto the court to play the back middle, it's number 13, Aubrey Kinder. Looks like Vicky with the service there, able to send that one shallow. Natalie held, able to get that one up into the air. Goes off Abigail into the hands of Natalie to finish that one off. Catherine there keeping the defense a lot awake for the Thunder. Oh, and the Panthers pick up a point, I think. No, the ball went underneath the netting, and so the Thunder will pick up point number 17. 17-20, the current score, 3-point differential in favor of the Panthers. Natalie held, not quite able to complete that service, and will extend the lead back to 4. Emma Dunlap here for the Panthers, number 2, going to serve this one up. Up, not quite able to make that one past the netting, but a valiant effort nonetheless. 3 points is the difference. Juliana O'Day, number 15 on the Thunder side, here with the service. O'Day service up and over, controlled by Taylor, finding his way to Bailey, off to the right side. Looks like Brooke there to finish that one off. Swept up and across by Abriana, controlled by the Panthers defense. Bailey there dumping that one off. Abriana able to get that one to the front line. Abigail back to Abriana, and that one will clear the netting. Diving play by Vicky throws that one back to the Thunder side. Abriana to the back line. Held able to finish that one forward. And Abriana thinks there's another touch, but in fact, there's not. Panthers pick up point number 22 as the fourth touch is made. And they're 3 points from closing out this series. And the Thunder 4 points from coming back to tie it up. Taylor Hendricks there to serve that one up and over. Held able to get that one to Abigail, and that one's finished off to the Panther side. Bailey able to find Catherine to finish that to the Thunder side. Goes off of Hannah and out of bounds. Panthers pick up point number 23. Taylor Hendricks with the service, sends that one up and over. Natalie Held able to get that one into the middle. And that one's finished off by Abigail. Lands out of bounds as it crosses the netting and will be match point Panthers now. Taylor Hendricks, here number 7 on the Panthers side, going to serve this one up. With the underhanded approach, able to get that one up and over. Held able to get that one into the right field, but not able to find the teammate to make that passing play connect. And that's going to be the end of Game 2. We have a tied series, 1-1. Final score of Game 2 being 25-18 in favor of the Panthers. Two team captains will meet up with the referee to decide who gets the service and who gets to play what side. I mean, it's going to be obvious because coronavirus keeps them separated pretty well. But all that and more after the intermission. Alrighty, looks like both teams out there on the court, ready to rock and roll. The referee making sure everyone's in their spot before we get started. Yeah, looks like both teams' first strings are back out there, ready for action. We didn't get to see the first time these two teams crack knuckles at each other because we joined a little late. So we're going to see what happens. It'll be an adventure for all of us, I'm sure. But the Panthers will be starting us off with the service here in Game 3. The winner of this one will take home all of the marbles and all the bragging rights here that has been fought for so effortfully this evening. That's probably not a real word, but, you know, it is what it is. Thunder taking home first point of the match as the service was a little too shallow. And so here's Walton with the service. The underhander able to make that one up. A little short on that one, an eye for an eye and a serve for a serve, as they say. They don't say that, but I'd like to think they do. Taylor Hendricks going to serve this one up for the Slippery Rock Panthers. Number 7 in the royal blue. Going to underhand this one up and over. Shallow on that one. Olivia Newmer able to get that one into the backfield. Walton helping that one along, and I believe that was Flint to finish that, but not able to pass go on that third touch. So, Taylor Hendricks here with another service. Getting that one up and over. There's 25. There she is. All right. I'm setting my notes now. Anna Held not able to get that pass crisp enough to Flint to finish that one off, and the Panthers will tally up a third point at the end of that sequence. Service by Taylor, able to get that one up and over. Walton from the back line, able to get that one forward into the middle, where Flint will finish that one off with that third touch. Catherine able to get that one into the middle. Bailey back sets that one over to Brooke, and Brooke chokes up on the netting there at the end of that play. And second tally for the Thunder is made. Natalie Held will serve this one up. Looks like the Thunder were looking for a substitution, but the server was already set. Madison able to get that one over to Brooke and not able to slap that one up and across with a stick of butter as it hits the side of her hand. Just a little unfortunate in that one. And so the Thunder will pick up point number 3. Service by Held, able to get that one up and over from the back line. Diving play by Vicky, not able to get that one back to the setter. And the Thunder will take their first lead here in game number 3, 4-3. Service by Held up and over, goes off Vicky sideways. Brooke able to get that one into the middle, and Madison there to finish that one off. Walton able to get that one forward, but it looks like Flint not quite in the right position to grab that one. So we have a tie ball game once again. 4-4 is the score. And the Panthers will serve this one up. I believe that is Brooke Bailey in the backfield. Madison Bailey. Serve a little low flying compared to last game. Not quite what we expected. I believe that was Olivia Newmer's service that went into the netting there. And now Brooke Bailey with the service. Probably? Yeah, that's Brooke. Anna Held throwing that back to the Panthers side. Anna Held there. Back to the Panthers once again. Controlled by Catherine to the Thunder's side. Throwing back to the Panthers. Diving play by, I believe that was Madison Bailey in the backfield. Not quite able to grab that one from underneath. And so the Thunder will tally up their 6th point of the match. Looks like Casey Flint's going to serve this one up, sporting the number 14 in the white jersey. The underhand service able to make that one up and over. Madison Bailey throwing that one forward. Vicky looking for the dump off, but Walton throws that one back in her face with an Uno reverse card. And we have a 7-5 game on our hands. The first 2-point lead we've seen since early on in game 3, which really wasn't that long. It was probably like 5 minutes at most. Flint's service controlled from the back line and finished off by Vicky. Vicky there slapping that one back to the Thunder side. A little sideways on that one. And so the Thunder pick up point number 8 here in game 3. Panthers down by 3, but they're not going to go silently into the night if I know their history. Casey Flint here with that service. A little shallow on that one. Goes off the Dunlap and out of bounds. So the Thunder pick up tally number 9. Timeout by the Slippery Rock Panthers. Coach Good going to look to give her team a little bit of words of wisdom and just let things cool off, you know. I do need to finish my notes for this game so I don't keep stuttering. I think this is just the starting the starting 6 for the Thunder against the Panthers. I don't want to say second string because all of the junior varsity is kind of equal, but it looks like it's a little bit of a mix-up between the first JV and the second JV. A little bit of a crossover episode, if you will. Yeah, seems like these two teams are pretty evenly matched so far as junior varsity games go. Yeah, whenever it comes to junior varsity games, it all comes down to the grasp of the fundamentals. And yeah, I believe if Adria were to say something to the team right now, it would be something along the lines of just score more than them. That's all it comes down to. If you score more than the other team, you're probably going to win. But it looks like both teams are hungry for more action here. And so Casey Flint will be the one serving this one up for the Thunder, able to underhand that one up and over, but is indeed out of bounds. And so the Panthers will close the gap to 3. I believe that is Catherine in the backfield, number 13 in the royal blue, and serve this one up. I can't. It's 8 pixels that are white. That's their number. But Walton able to get that one into the backfield, and Addy there to finish that one off. Thrown back by Brooke in the backfield. Bailey getting a hand on that one, hits the ceiling, falls down, incompleted, and the Thunder will pick up point number 10, extending their lead back to 4. On a held, they're sending that one up and over. Controlled up by Addy to throw that back to the Panther side. Dumped off by Vicky, not quite able to get the height on that one. And so the Thunder will pick up point number 11. And a held here with the service, number 30 in the Thunder's white. Service up and over, controlled up by, I believe that was Taylor throwing that one court wide, but out of the reach of Vicky will result in a... Ooh, they called Walton in the net. My bad. All right, Panthers pick up a point by the fault. Number 27, Emma Walton, was called in the net. I didn't see the thing from the referee. Just going off body language there. I might be wrong on that, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm right. Emma here with the service on the Panthers side. Going to underhand this one over shallow. Kept alive by Natalie Held. Walton getting that one left side. Held there with that spike. Slips up a little bit on that launch, and will not be able to pass go on that one. Panthers going up to their 8th tally here in Game 3, only 3 points down from the Thunder. And in this game, it's winner takes all. Emma here with the service, able to hit that one over shallow. A little bit of miscommunication between whether it was going to be Natalie Held or Olivia Newmer there with that recipient, but nonetheless falls down uncontested. And Panthers will pick up point number 9. Service up and over. Goes back towards the camera. And I don't know why, but that also frightened me. I had a little bit of a PTSD episode. But timeout by the Calvary Thunder. 1 point's our difference. Panthers closing down that gap slowly but surely. And yeah, we're playing a 25, win by 2. Unlike any tournament that we've captured so far. Those are the regulation for... That's the regulation for regular season rules. This best of 3 series. Yeah. It's beautiful weather we're having. It's pretty neat. Very weathery. It's not like overly weathery. It's like a nice, lukewarm, middle of the road amount of weather we're having. Well, here's Vicky with the service, number 8 on the Panthers side. Going to underhand that one up and over. Addy throwing that one forward, and Addy there to finish that one off. Goes off Vicky, hits her in the biceps rather than the forearms, and that one comes down unreturned. Service by Addie Curtis, able to send that one up and over, controlled by, I believe that was Catherine, but it does hit the ceiling as it crosses the netting, and so the Thunder will pick up point number 13. Addy Curtis here with another service. The underhander able to make that one up and over. Throwing back into the netting. Diving play by Bailey is not able to grab that one in time. And it looks like the first touch was by Brooke Bailey. Don't quote me on that, though. I don't think it was. Service by Curtis, able to send that one up and over. Taylor able to get that one into the middle. Slapped across by Natalie, held in a beautiful... I didn't have it on the replay camera. Dang it. No. Well, we don't get a replay on that one. That's an unfortunate set of circumstances. But the Panthers call a timeout. 15-10 is the score. Panthers down by 5. And they're feeling the pressure. Feeling the pressure a little bit. I believe it's just their first touches that are getting a little bit... I believe it's just their first touches that they need to work up on. Whenever it's the first touch that you make, it's not quite as solid as you'd like it to be, and it's not back to the setter. Oh, that's it. I forgot. Game 3 just goes to 15 on Junior Varsity. All right, well, that's good. Well, how about that? Oh, I need to brush up on my rule book. So the final score of Game 3 being 15-10. Panthers looking at their first defeat so far this season. And, yeah, that's a little unfortunate for them, but I guess that's just going to be it. Okay. Neat. Where's my background for this? It's here somewhere. But I guess I don't know when it's 5:15 currently. Does that mean they're live on the other link? I don't know. I really don't like Facebook. I really don't like their streaming service. Where to figure this out? No? Maybe? I'm gonna figure this out. Whenever I figure out when we're gonna start, I'll throw a timer up on the screen. Until then, go grab your chocolate milk or whatever you might, Mountain Dew if you like that. Go grab a drink, grab a snack. We'll be back before you know it, hopefully. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Alright, I assume that they're going to give each team at least 7 minutes to warm up, like they normally do. So, I don't know. Probably 5:30, 5 minutes away. That's my best estimate. I don't have an actual fact of a time when we're starting. But I'm guessing 5:30. Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna get any of these names right, because the picture I was sent of the roster looks like it was the same person that captured Bigfoot on camera. It is so blurry, I can barely make out what the names are. So it's gonna be fun. I'm not crying, you're crying. But I'll bring you back whenever, or I'll throw a timer up whenever I figure out, or I'll just cut to the feed whenever it pops up. Whenever that might be, I don't know. It's somewhere in the ballpark of eventually. Maybe. Alright, well, I might as well explain part of my frustration of why I hate Facebook so much. At least whenever it comes to live video. Like you see, here's the event that they're supposed to be streaming it to. But the thing is, it's not going to show up here whenever it's live. Where it's going to show up is at the top of the feed. So if you're waiting on the event page, you're just not going to be able to watch it. It's like in the junior varsity game. The feed's not going to be here. It's going to be up here for some reason. And this is one of the reasons I don't use Facebook. There's better alternatives. That's another reason I don't use Vimeo. Because there's better alternatives. But that was a rant I could go on while we're waiting for the stream to start up. See, originally, whenever I woke up, I got all the cameras ready to go to this game. And then we got a phone call at like 11 in the morning. Hey, we're not... I'm saying that I wasn't going to be allowed in the gym. And that from the Slippery Rock team, we're allowed the coaching staff and 8 players on the bench. Everyone else has to sit in the classroom for the games. And I'm like, oh, that's neat. And so, I'm at home. Watching what you guys watch. Hopefully providing extra entertainment to it. I don't feel like I am, but I'm having a good time. For the most part. But at least for the varsity games so far, I have 9 first names for the varsity team. I don't have any last names. And I don't know if I have the numbers right. Because it's like reading the player jersey on the far side of the court as they serve. It's just a chunk of color. So hopefully I have the numbers right. If not, we're going to have a little guessing game of Where's Waldo. And play a little Detective Pikachu as the games go on and try to figure out who has what number. I already see something bad with this. On their preview, they have a libero number 25, and I do not have a number 25. So we're going to see what happens. It's 5:30 currently. This is whenever I assumed the stream was going to come back up, hopefully spurring with life. But alas, here we are, is not. But in varsity, it's a best of 5, so hopefully we'll have a little bit more action. I don't know how this is going to go. Coming into the game, I believe the Slippery Rock Panthers, excluding the tournament of the preseason, they're 2-0. Varsity-wise. JV-wise, they were also 2-0. I don't remember if Portersville had a junior varsity, my bad. So the junior varsity currently, I was looking at my stat sheet, and I didn't include a junior varsity game. That's my fault. So the varsity team is 2-0, 2 wins, 0 losses coming into this game, and the junior varsity team was 3-0, but now they have seen their first defeat of the season in Game 3. Here prior to where we are currently. So, I mean, those are the facts. Yeah. I hope we don't get thrown into the middle of the game. That would be unfortunate. Right now I'm just rapidly refreshing the page. As we wait. I don't know about you guys, but time feels like it's moving about as slow as it is whenever you're planking, as a minute feels like a lifetime. I don't like how Facebook inflates their view numbers. It'd be like on YouTube, if you hovered over a video, it would just automatically start playing and it would count as a view. It's kind of cheap. But they run their service, I'll run mine. I'm sure a lot of things do that. I know TikTok as an app does that, because you just swipe and there's a video. You swipe onto it, it counts as a view. we play volleyball today? I don't know. Play volleyball tomorrow? I don't know. We play volleyball eventually? Perhaps. Alright, I have a definite start time. Oh, that makes me more comfortable. We're not going to get thrown into the middle of the game. I hope. Let's see if I can get the scores right. That's something I haven't been able to do so far this evening. Is keep Slippery Rock's score to Slippery Rock and vice versa. I mean, I guess I don't really have to time her up. So I'll have this going. Hopefully for the home games, I'll have something along the lines of this for an intermission screen. So you guys just aren't kept in the dark with the blue screen. If that all goes well, this is what the intermission will look like from now on. If it doesn't go well, I don't know what to tell you. It'll just look like it used to. What a save! Did you see that save? So cool. Wish I was that cool. Maybe my mom would think I'm cool if I was that cool. I don't think she would though. My opinion on the whole sport events with coronavirus, I think if you just go to an event, you run the risk of getting it, and just leave it at that, and let the people that want to go, go, and the people that want to stay home, stay home. That's my solution. Take it or leave it. That's my 2 cents on the facts. And that's what the Panthers are going to do for their home games. So, if you want to be there for one of our home games, our next home game is the 18th of September against the Mount Carmel Cougars. I don't know what time we start. I think it's 4 o'clock for JV. 5:15 or so. The varsity just plays after. Maybe it's the other way. I can remember who plays first whenever we play home games. But that's our next home game against Mount Carmel sometime this week. I don't think I'll be streaming that because I'll be out of town. So, if you want to watch that, you're gonna have to go there to the Panther Den, the Thunderdome, whichever you'd like to call it, and witness history yourself. I believe that's this Friday. Okay, 6 all. There's many people. 3. They have more people than I have on my roster, so people will be missing if there's enough substitutions. Yeah, so it's gonna be fun. I don't have number 20 on my roster. I don't have number 16 on my roster. This should be the entirety of misfortune that befalls us this next best of 5 series. Yeah. Who's number 10? I hope she doesn't start. Not because I don't like number 10, just because I don't know what her name is. I guarantee, I'm pretty sure there's not a number 10 on here. It looks like a 19. Maybe that's a number 10. I don't know. We're gonna figure this out as we go. It'll be a struggle for all of us. You witnessing my floundering. It'll be fun. But I hope you are ready for the most fun you have ever felt in your life. Because if you are not, then you have made a grave mistake or something, I don't know. Alright, I think both teams are ready to rock and roll. The referee not quite ready yet, but yeah, Panthers so far this season, varsity-wise, is undefeated. And so we will see if they're able to continue their streak of victory past today, or if they will find their brick wall out there on the court this evening. And so the Thunder, being the home team, will start us off with a service. Number 2, Emily, going to be the one to deliver the message. And yeah, we got a clean slate up there on the board. And let's get rocking and rolling. The service able to make that one up and over. Coleman able to get a hand on that one. Hits that ceiling. Diving play by Eisler. Throws that one into the netting far side. And will not get past the netting. So the Thunder go up 1-0 early on here in game number 1. Service by Emily. Able to get this up and over. Coleman with that first touch. Secondary by Elise. Able to get that one left side. Juliana Toth able to get that one into the netting. But does not pass go in 3 hits. And will come down to a 4th hit by Elisa. Here's Emily with the service, able to send this one up and over. Juliana getting that one back into the middle armor there, dumping that one off. Emily able to throw that one forward. The set comes over left side. Cheyenne there to finish that one off. Panthers able to defend this one. Armor able to dump that one off. Cheyenne getting that one over towards that right side. Sophia. All right. I'm learning names. So the Panthers pick up their first tally of the evening as the ball is unreturned. And Juliana Toth going to serve this one up for the Slippery Rock Panthers. The overhander makes that one up and over from the back line. Charity finding its way to Sophia. Off to the right side. Will be slapped over by Sierra. Diving play by Coleman. Not able to bring that one back to the Thunder side. And I need to fix the replay system because it's a little too far behind for my liking. We're still alive, right? I think we're still live. The bitrate says we're okay. But all the streams shut off. We're fine. I think. Maybe? What happened? Why are we the way that we are? No? What is happening? We're back. What's the score? The replay system absolutely just fried everything. I don't know what happened. I guess Cheyenne had some jewelry in, so she's gonna go take that out. We'll play on. What is happening? Cami Coleman's service returned by Sierra. Slap comes over by Monica Depew, able to keep this one alive from the back line. Sophia throws that one forward. Cheyenne able to finish that one off. Juliana getting that one forward. Elisa sets that one up into the air. Slap comes up and across by Monica, kept alive by Sierra. Hits the ceiling, falls down. Panther point. And we have a tie ball game at 3-all. This is going less smooth than I anticipated. Kimmy Coleman service, able to get that one up and over. Controlled by Emily and finished off by Emily with Cheyenne's helping hand. Cheyenne losing the tipping battle to Elisa Armour, and that one comes down Panther point. 4-3 is the score. I'm trying to get the timing right on the replay. It is just not having it. Sierra getting that one forward. Emily able to get that one back to Cheyenne, slapped across. Coleman keeping that one alive. Elisa off to our near side. Martha's attack able to make that one across. All right, I don't have number 25's name, unless she's Addie. That might be Addie. I'm going to call her Addie until 22 comes onto the court, which I don't think she will. Oh my goodness, what is happening? This is not good. Replay system just getting shut off. We're going live. Tip off by Elisa. Cheyenne keeping a hand on that one. Hits the wall out of bounds. Panthers up 6-7, 7-3. There's no replays. Replays don't exist. If you want to replay, just rewind it. Service by Coleman, able to get that one up. Hits the top of the net and will skip across. Claiming a point for the Slippery Rock Panthers. 8-3 is now the current score. Kimmy Coleman with yet again another service. Sends this one up and over. Getting a hand on that one. Sierra able to find its way forward. And slapped across by Cheyenne. Katrina from the back line finding Elisa off to our right side. Monica with a beautiful attack, able to get that one up and over. 9-3 the current score. Panthers taking home another biscuit to throw in the oven. Service up and over goes off Sierra off to the right side. Addie able to get that one back into the middle over the shoulder by Sophia. We'll finish that one off. Julian able to find Elisa. Slap comes over by Martha. Diving play by Sophia. Gets that one to Cheyenne. Finished off. Coleman able to find that's way front line. Elisa able to find Coleman or DePew. Monica DePew with that shot. A little bit too much honey on that one, and that one flies out of bounds. And the Thunder will go up to a 4-9 game. Service up and over from the back line. It looks like Toth able to get that one forward and slapped up and across by Monica. Cheyenne able to get that one into the middle. Set up and across by Addie. Controlled by Toth. Able to find Elisa off to Monica with a nice tip across. Addie getting a hand on that one. Emily, or Charity and Cheyenne not quite able to grab that third touch. And will result in a Panther point. Service up and over. Sierra returning that to the Panther side. Katrina returning the favor. Addie getting a hand on that one. Hits the ceiling. Falls down. Panther pick up their 11th point of the match. I was a little behind on that one. I think I got the replay system fixed. All right. That's the important thing, right? Service by, I believe that's, is that Toth that served that one up? I don't know. Everyone has the same hairstyle. I don't quite like this. Cheyenne here with the service, able to send this one up and over, leaning a little to the left, but kept alive by Monica. Katrina back setting that one across the crease, and Martha not quite able to get that one up and over cleanly as she's caught in the net. Cheyenne here going to serve this one up. Nice firm hand on that one, a little bit out of bounds though, and the Panthers will pick up point number 12. Service up and over by Monica goes off Sierra and out of bounds. Panthers pick up point number 13. And we'll play on. All right, I think we're good. Service just short of the net. Let's see if the replay system doesn't want to work with me. Why? Please? I just want to feel cool. Here's Sierra with the service. Charity with the service, my bad. Able to get that one up and over. Coleman from the back line, finding Katrina, sends that one up into the air. It's tipped across by Toth, getting a hand on that one. It looked like Addie able to get that one across. Secondary touch by Sophia, and that one comes down without a third touch. Service up and over by Martha DePew, able to get a hand on that one. Charity sends that one straight into Emily's face. And this will be a good time to test out the replay. All right, that kind of worked out. Service up and over, just out of bounds. And that run... I can't do back-to-back replays. It takes too long. Service up and over by Sophia. Their Panthers not quite able to return that one back in bounds. And that will be a Thunder point, being their 9th of the match here in game number 1. Here's Sophia with the service. The overhander able to get that one up and over from the back line. Looks like Monica's able to find his way to Katrina. Then the slap comes across by Juliana Toth. And the call is a replay. Interesting. Service up and over, a little too far out of bounds, and the Panthers will reap the end of that play and pocket that for their 16th tally of game 1. Katrina Eisler here, number 22 on the Panthers side, will be the one serving this one up. Able to send this one up and over. Cheyenne getting a hand on that one, tries to soften the blow, able to find Sophia off to the left side. Addie there with a slapper, comes up and across by Coleman there to receive that one. Elise able to get that one far side. Shot comes over by Juliana Toth, kept alive by Charity. And the Panthers not quite able to return that one confidently. And so we have a 10-16 game. Service by Emily, able to send that one up and over. Coleman receiving that one, able to find its way over to Monica. That'll set this one up and across the wing, but not able to keep that one in bounds. And so now we have an 11-16 game. Panthers in the lead by 5 points. And the service by Emily sends this one up and over. Monica able to get a hand on that one. Elisa looking for the dump off. And Sierra will throw that one back, but not able to get that one past the netting. So the Panthers will pick up point number 17. I don't know how to fix up the timing. It lags out the stream a little too much for me to tamper with. Cheyenne able to get that one forward. And the finishing touch by Addie. Elisa able to get that one back to Cassandra. Slaps that one across. Out of bounds is the call. And so the Thunder will pick up tally number 17. Service by Sierra here with the service, able to get that one up and over. Monica with the receiving touch. Spike comes across by Cheyenne. Diving play by Katrina keeps this one alive. A diving play by Juliana, my bad, kept that one alive. Cheyenne there into the back line. Juliana with another diving play keeps it going. Monica able to finish that one off. Cheyenne here with a slapper up and across. Diving play by Katrina keeps it alive, but no teammate there for that secondary touch, and the Thunder will pick up another tally. Here's Sierra with the service. Able to get this one up and over from the back line. Coleman meets that one. Armor off to Monica, not quite able to send that one up and over the netting. And so we have a 3-point differential, 14-17, the current score. And the Panthers look to gain a little bit of a foothold here. Not sure what the ruling on that was. Maybe she took too long to serve it. That'd be my best guess. But Coleman's service is short of the net, giving them back their point. And we'll move along. Addie here with the service, number 25 in the black jersey. Jump serve, able to get that one up and over. Coleman able to find Armor on that front line. Over to Coleman once again. Slaps that one off to the side of the hand. And won't quite get enough mustard on that one to get that one past the netting. And Addie will have another shot to serve this one up for the Thunder here in game number 1. With a 2-point differential in favor of the Panthers. The jump serve able to get that one up and over, out of bounds, and the Panthers extend their lead 19-16. Looks like Monica DePue will be the one serving this next one up. My bad, Elisa Armor. The underhand service, able to tread that line pretty well, able to grab a point after the aftermath and the dust has settled. Good placement on that one. Elise Armour with another try. We have a 2016 game timeout by the Thunder, and we'll bring you back. Well, sorry, I reverted to my away game. We can't bring you right back because there's no commercials. we're not sponsored. I'm going to take this time to try and fix the replay system to what I want it to be, because I can afford to do so now. Let's try a 10-second delay, see if that helps out.
I keep forgetting.
It's close enough. Alright, so we're nearing the end of game number 1. So far, the Panthers have gotten the best out of most of the tally markers, as they're in the lead by 4. The Thunder keeping this one evenly matched, making it more exciting than some previous games that we have witnessed. My prediction as we go into a game 4, I don't know who's going to win. I'm going to be honest with you. But both teams ready to get back at it, so we will as well. Eisler Armor there with the underhanded service, able to get that one up and over. Goes off Sierra and out of bounds. We have a 21-16 game. Service able to get this one up and over. Emily from the back line able to find Addy. Throws that one into the middle where Charity will slap this one up and across. Out of bounds is the call. And so the Panthers 3 points away from closing out game number 1. Eisler Armor service able to get this one up and over. Sierra not able to get that one into a playable position. And yeah. I feel like that's the right time frame for a replay. Beautiful tip by Katrina Eisler, able to throw that one back into the face of Thunder, making it a match point Panthers. Charity just not quite able to get underneath it in time, and here is the service by Armor. Nice dump off by Katrina, keeping this one alive with Cheyenne. Cross the crease, Sophia there with a tip up and across. Monica getting it up into the air, and Katrina not quite able to grab that one away from that tipping battle. And so the Thunder have their last defensive push here. 17-24 is the current score, and Cheyenne will be the one to serve this one up. Service able to make this one up and over. Monica getting a hand on this one to Coleman, able to throw this one up and across. Goes off Sierra, off to the left side, goes out of bounds, and that's going to be the end here for game number 1. Final score being 25-17, and the Panthers take home the first game here in this story tonight. So we'll take a brief intermission, and we'll be back before you know it. I don't have number 1's name. Interesting. Oh, ready to rock and roll here in game number 2. A little bit of a different matchup. I mean, roster-wise at least. And, yeah. Referee looking to get set so we can start rocking and rolling here in game number 2. Panthers so far lead the series 1-0. Yeah. First team to claim 3 victories takes home the night, and as well as all the bragging rights that has been wagered here tonight. So it looks like both teams are ready to rock and roll, so let's get underway here. Service by the Panthers. Not able to get underneath that one was Charity, and so the Panthers will take the first point of game 2. Service up and over. Rusty there on that back right. Charity diving play. Not able to grab a hold of that one, and the Panthers go up 2-0. Service up and over. Charity getting a hand on that one. Throws that one front line. Addie there to finish that one off. Diving play by Katrina. Finds Armor, and she'll finish that one off to the Thunder side, claiming the 3rd point of game number 2. I don't know how to get rid of the Steam overlay on the bottom right. You're just going to have to live with that during the timeouts. Juliana service up and over. Kept alive by Emily. Able to get that one to number 1. Then the forward to Addie. That's not Addie. I don't know who Addie is. But 20 is playing the front right position. I don't know who number 10 is either. So, don't have a name. We're just going by your number. So here's number 20 on the Thunder side here with the service. Twenty's overhand approach, a little bit out of bounds, and the Panthers will pick up point number 4. Cami Coleman here with the service on the Panthers side. We'll send this one up and over. Emily with a diving play, not able to get that one upward, and the Panthers will pick up point number 5. Service up and over. Emily getting a hand on that one, throws that one up into the air. The slap does not make that one across from Elisa Armour. Getting a little ahead of herself. And so we have a 2-5 game on our hands. Thunder to serve this one up. Number 15 there with that service. Coleman there receiving that one. Finding Elisa, throws that one off to the far side. Slap comes over by Martha. A little out of bounds. And, yeah, solid handle on that one. Number 16 with the service, my bad. Armour able to find that one far side. Martha tries this one again, keeps this one inbounds. Emily getting a hand on that one. Rusty not quite able to come out with the windmill. And so the Panthers will pick up point number 6. Service by Katrina able to make this one up and over. Goes off 16 out of bounds into the wall. It falls. Panthers up 7-3 now. Service by Katrina up and over. Goes off 16 and unreturned. Panthers pick up another another tally from the service game, making it an 8-3 game. Service up and over, inbounds. I'm fiddling with the replay in the background. Just give me a couple minutes. Service by Katrina up and over, inbounds yet again. If I was the Thunder, I'd call a timeout right now. The defense just not quite in the mental space right now. I don't think it's a physical trait. I think it's just mental. Getting underneath those services and getting them the first touch, a good one. because Katrina served it at the same depth every one of these services, but adjustments haven't really been made. And normally that's whenever the coach steps in. If the players don't make the adjustment, the coach will. That's why you don't normally tie down your players to a certain format and you let them think their own ways around problems. But the Panthers up 12-3. Here's another service. Getting this one up and over. 16 getting that one forward, and Emily there to finish that one off. Martha throwing that one into the middle. Is that Ellie Hendricks? Ellie Hendricks there in the setting position. Oh, this has been Elisa Armour serving this whole time. Katrina's not even on the court. This is my mistake. So Elisa Armour here with the service. 20 getting a hand on this one. Russ 10 getting that one over to Emily. And that one getting to the Panthers side. Coleman there throwing it into the back line inbounds. And the Panthers running away with the scoreboard as we speak. Service by Armour, able to get that one up and over. Number 10 with that secondary touch. Not quite able to get that one up into a playable position. We're at a 15-3 setting right now. A little bit of a shoot tie there. Number 10 is ready to rock and roll, and so are we. Elisa Armour able to throw that one up and over. Goes behind Rusty and out of bounds. My bad. I was going off the bounds for some reason. I thought it was basketball. It was a very nice service ace by Elisa Armour, keeping that one in bounds. Service up over. 16 hits it into the ceiling, down without a third touch. Well, I guess the third touch was made. It was by the floor. But I digress. It's a very quick second game, I must admit. I did not expect us to be this far along. Returned by number 16. Martha getting that one up. Ellie back to Martha. Slaps this one up and across. Kept alive by number 1. Number 1 there with that spike into the backfield. Juliana keeping that one alive. Henricks back over to Juliana. Or Elisa not able to make that third touch. All the Panthers look the same to me. I'm sorry. That's just... I go off hairstyle and everyone has the same hair except like Monica, Katrina, and Cassandra. Service by number 10 a little too short. And the Panthers will pick up point number 18. Monica Depew here with the service. Not quite the solid handling we were expecting as it goes underneath the net. And the Panthers, they remain at 18. Thunder raised it to 5. Panthers now at 19. We got a 19-5 game. This is an emotional roller coaster for me. I don't know about you guys. But coming onto the fray for the first time in a varsity match is Isabel Filson, I believe is her name. She'll be playing the back line. Not going to give me an... I'm assuming that's on Rusty getting caught in the net. Panthers pick up their 20th point from the referee's decision. And so the Panthers get a service, goes off number 16 and out of bounds. We're at a 21-5 game. And it's looking pretty grim for the girls in black. We'll see what happens. Martha's service a little too low to get past the netting. And so the Thunder have a little bit of a spark here. Let's see if they can create it into a fire. Here's Emily with the service, number 2 on the Calvary side. Gets a nice handling on that one, but not quite enough to get that one across the netting. And so the Panthers pick up point number 22 here in Game 2. Right now the series is led by the Panthers 1-0. Katrina Eisler coming back into the fray in the spot of Ellie Hendricks. And so Katrina will get the service one up. Gets this one up and never goes off one and out of bounds. Panthers pick up their 23rd point. And we'll move on. Katrina with the service, hits the netting, and not quite able to get that one past the wall. Service able to make this one up and over diving play by Cassandra, gets that one into the air. Elisa not quite able to return that one into a playable position for that third hit. And so the Thunder pick up tally number 8 here in game number 2. Rusty here with another service. That one, I don't feel like I need to explain that one. We're just gonna pretend like it never happened. Match point Panthers, resulting in a service error. So the Thunder will have a chance to bring this one back here in game number 2. Number 20 here to serve this one up. Let's see what happens as history unfolds before us. Service goes up outside of the candy cane, and that's going to be the end of game number 2. 25-9, we'll take a 3-minute intermission, and we'll get back rocking and rolling before you know it. Alright, I think we're ready to go in game 3. At least one team is. And, yeah, it looks like the original 6 out there. What happened? Looks like the original 6 out there to start us off in game 3. I'm not sure entirely what's happening. Is my internet having a stroke? Or is it just me? Is it both? It might be both. Oh, it is very blurry. But here we are. Alright, game 3 ready to get underway. I believe this is Emily with the service, sending this one up and over from the back line. Juliana finding its way to Elisa to the back line. Coleman able to send this one up and over. Inbounds is the call. Panthers take home the first point of Game 3. And it looks like I need new glasses. Jeez, or just wear glasses in the first. It's 360. I don't know. It's so. All right, we're back. Well, maybe not. Hooey. Bad things are happening. I don't know if it's on my end or if it's just an overall state of unsatisfactory. Because if it's on my end, I can just turn off the replay system and we'll be fine. But if it's not, and I know I can't do anything, you know. What is happening? I don't know. I have no intel. I have no statistics to look at. Let's just try refreshing. Let's see what happens. Oh, look, it's moving. The pictures are moving. Okay, here we go. Here we go. One of the Panthers is serving. Diving play, kept alive. Panthers side, it comes dumped off, and Panthers score. I don't know what the score is, but they scored. It's at least 2-0 for the Panthers. Service up over out of bounds, so we know it's at least 2-1. Here's Sierra with the service. Sierra service making it up and over. One of the Coleman keeps that one to the middle. It looks like it was probably Katrina with the set, and Monica finishing it off. Goes off of Cassandra out of bounds. It's 2-2. I don't know, man. This is tough. Sierra with another service, I think. It's crosses the line. Line violation. Panther point. We know it's at least 3-2. Oh, this is so bad. Cammy Coleman here with the service for the Panthers. I think. Service up and over. Sierra getting a hand on that one. Back to the Panthers side. Juliana, Lisa, Monica with the spike and the net. Cheyenne in the net. So Panthers at least 4-2. It's just maybe. Maybe. Coleman with the service. No, we're jumping forward. Cheyenne throws it to the Panthers side. Dumped off by one of the Panthers. Out of bounds. Inbounds. I don't trust like that. What is happening? Alright, I'm 90% sure it's on their end, but I really don't know. It's at least 3-4. Sierra not able to get there, so the Panthers pick up 0.5? Maybe? Oh boy. We all just had a stroke. We collectively have experienced a stroke. Underhanded service by... That has to be Elisa, right? A little out of bounds. Oh! But Cheyenne with the service. Sending it up and over. Out of bounds just slightly. So the Panthers at 6. I think. I'm going to text somebody, see if I can get the actual score and see if we can keep up with this or not. Because I don't know, man. We flashed forward to the future. Score's 5-4. How? 5-9. I mean, I was kind of close. Cheyenne diving play gets that one forward. It's 25 thrown into the middle. Emily there to finish it off. Control! Oh my goodness! The Panthers come back from it. Katrina throws it over. Sierra getting a hand on that one. Sophia over to Emily. Throws it to the Panthers side from the back line. Elisa finding Katrina off to Juliana. Slaps to the back line. Diving play by Cheyenne. Gets a 25, and then Sophia there to back bump that over the shoulder. Katrina getting that one left side. Slap comes up and over by Martha. Kept alive by Sophia on the front line. Cheyenne getting that one right side. 25 there with the sidearm. Able to get that one up and over. Monica finding its way forward. Katrina up into the air. Slap comes over by Elisa. Diving play by number 25. Katrina dumps it off, and she'll score! Panthers go up 10-5. I'm so glad we got back in time for that nugget of a play. And we'll press onward. Martha Depew here with the service, sending this one up and over. Cheyenne with the receiving touch, gets that one across the crease. Diving play by number 25, not able to get underneath it in time. And the Panthers will pick up their 11th tally of game number 3. Wasn't that a roller coaster? Martha Depew with that service. Cheyenne on her knees getting that 25. Able to find its way over to Sierra. Bounces that one up. Hits the ceiling. Falls down without pass and go. And the Panthers pick up point number 12. Panthers take home this game. That'll be the end of the series. And they'll go home a happy bunch. Junior varsity maybe not so much, but at least the varsity team would be happy. Possibly. I don't know. Service going off of Charity and out of bounds. Panthers picking up point number 13 here in game 3. Excuse me. Service by Martha. Diving play by Cheyenne. Keeps it alive. Diving play by Sophia. Not Sophia, but number 25 with the diving play. No, Sophia was going to be the third touch if there was one, but there was not. Martha Depew with this one up and over. Sophia able to get that one up into the middle. Set up by Hendricks to the back line. Monica Cassandra to finish that one off. Diving play by Cheyenne. Not able to get underneath it in time. And Panthers go up 15-5. Ten points separate these two teams. Service up and over. Charity getting that one back to the Panther side. Hits the ceiling in the process. And will be the 16th tally for the Panthers. I don't know if the stream's buffering or if it's my brain, because at this point I'm not sure. It's probably my brain. Timeout by the Calvary Thunder, the Meadville Thunder, the Crawford Thunder. I'm not sure what to refer to them as. But yeah, because their Facebook site says Crawford, their jerseys say Calvary, and the books say Meadville. So I'm not sure. It's a toss-up. Whatever you'd like to... I haven't been told one way or the other, so I'll continue with Calvary. Yeah, I don't know what happened. That was a bizarre set of circumstances. Maybe the reason my replay system's so far out of whack is I changed the latency. Latency in a live stream is how long it takes from the broadcast to your screen. So I changed it from low to ultra low, so it should be like a 2-second delay from what I'm saying to you hearing it. But I'm not sure if that had anything to do with the replay system or not. But we're going to see if we can get it rolling once again. And if it turns out bad, then we're just going to pretend like the replay system never existed. Much like my mother does with my existence. Anyway, enough of that. Juliana back into the middle. Hendricks getting that to Cassandra in an awkward position, a little too close to the net. Will not get there in time. And so the Thunder will pick up point number 6. Sophia here with the service, number 8 in the black jersey. To serve this one up, able to get this one up and over. Hits the top of the net, swinging him. Well, she made it was a foul ball by Juliana Toth, not able to grab that one to the setter. And so Calvary here looking at their 7th tally, looking to make it 8. Sophia able to send this one up and over deep into the Panther field. Calls in bounds. I was a little late on that transition, but it is what it is. Sophia here with that service, able to send this one up and over. Goes off of Juliana, I think, and out of bounds. Possibly Juliana. Sophia here with that service, able to send this one up a little off to the side. And so the Panthers pick up point number 17 at the end of that math. And so Katrina comes on in the spot of Ellie Hendricks to play that back line, and she will be the one serving it up in the 22 in the royal blue. Service goes left side, goes off 25, out of bounds. Panthers pick up point number 18. All right, we're good to go. I feel like we've worked out all the kinks. We're ready to rock and we're ready to rumble. Eisler here with that service, able to get that one up and over. Out of bounds is going to be the call. And that one just landing just a tad out. So we have an 18-10 game. Panthers in the lead by 8. And here is Emily. Emily sending that one up and over. On her knee, getting a hold of that one. I think is that Elizabeth Heitzenreiter on the court? Slap comes down by Cheyenne. Diving play by Katrina, not able to grab that one in time. And a beautiful set of display of athleticism from number 6 in the black jersey. Cheyenne going to town. Service up and over by Emily, getting a hand on that one. It was Coleman into the netting. It goes. And the Thunder, just a little bit of life here in Game 3. They might bring this series to a 4-game stance. Emily here with the service. Able to send this one up, but not quite able to make that one over as it hits the top portion of the net. I think that's Elizabeth Heitzenreiter with the service. Sends this one up and over. Cheyenne getting a hand on that one. Secondary by Sophia into the middle. Charity there to hit the ceiling. So close to making that one across. But the person I want to believe is Elizabeth Heitzenreiter is now serving this one up in the backfield. Able to underhand this one up and over. Cheyenne able to set that one into the middle. Sophia up into the air. Cheyenne comes down with a boomer. Not quite close enough to the netting for that kind of angle. And so we have a 21-12 game. Panthers in the lead. We'll see what happens here shortly. Heitzenreiter there with that service. Cheyenne getting a hand on that one. Throws that one forward. Sophia off to Cheyenne. Cheyenne with a slap. Able to keep this one alive as Katrina back to the Thunder side. Charity able to get that one over to Sophia. Back over to Cheyenne. Slaps this one down. Goes off Cassandra's tip. Katrina with a diving play. Elisa there to send that one back over to the Thunder side. Charity not quite able to get there in time. And the Panthers will pick up point number 22. Cheyenne's putting on the Ritz here in the late game. Is it too late? Is the question. Elizabeth with that sidearm gets that one nice, close and short. Sierra keeping that one alive. 25, throwing that one up and over. I got a message on Discord, multiple. I don't know what that's about. That wasn't. I just wanted to make sure someone else out there wasn't looking at their computer like, where's the noise coming from? But Elizabeth Heitzenreiter here to serve up this 23-12 game. Charity getting that one to Sophia. Cheyenne, a little too much aggression on that pancake. And so the Panthers will be looking at match series point. As the series is 2-0 Panthers. If they take home this next serve, that will be the end of the night here this evening. Elizabeth Heitzenreiter deep. Charity getting a hand on that one. Emily off the backboard. Out of bounds. We're going to call a replay. I don't remember what the rule is with the backboard. It's different in every gymnasium. But here they'll just call a redo, which is fair. Cheyenne into Sophia, finding Cheyenne once more. Slap comes up and across, kept alive by Elisa. Cassandra getting that one across the court. Slap comes up and over by Monica, diving play. Out of bounds. So here's Sierra for the Calvary team with the service. Serve up and over, clear of the net. Elisa there sending that one up into the air. Slap comes up and over by Monica, a little out of bounds. And so the Thunder will pick up point number 14. Sierra service just a tad out of bounds, and that's going to be the end of the series. Final score is 25-14 for the Panthers. And that's going to be it for tonight. Junior varsity team was a 3-game series. And yeah. So, this was a ride. I don't know how else to put it, because it sure was a ride. Whether it was a good or bad one, I'm not entirely sure, but you know, it's not always a bad thing. Anyway, that's gonna do it here this evening on the Slipper X Sports Network. Thank you for tuning into my bad things, my bad time that I was having. Yeah, the harvest went a little bit smoother than this one, but it's a learning process. Yeah, maybe next time I'll learn how the English dictionary works. Maybe I'll get a vocabulary while I'm at it. But But yeah, game 1, 25-17 in favor of the Panthers. Game 2 was 25-9, and game 3 was 25-14 Panthers. Panthers having a 3-game sweep. The junior varsity had another story to tell where they saw their first defeat so far this season, but we'll be moving along, looking into the future with hopeful eyes in terms of broadcast. This Friday, we play the Mount Carmel Cougars. It is a home game. I will not be here, so if you hope to watch it, go to the thing, watch the volleyball in person, because I won't be there. I might send a camera with somebody. I don't trust anybody with my setup to not break anything and to know how it works. So I don't think it'll be live streamed. If anything, it'll be recorded and then uploaded later. But yeah, that's going to be the end of all the announcements and whatnot. But thank you for tuning in to the Super X Sports Network. I am Gabriel Eisler. Hopefully, we'll see you next time.